What's up, knife nuts? As you can see, I have a lot of crap here on the table today. This video is about knife maintenance, more importantly, knife sharpening. This has been a long journey for me. I'm going to tell you where I kind of started and where I've ended up, and the products that worked for me and the products that didn't. On to the most recent product I just got was the Wicked Edge. So in the beginning, I purchased knives, and I would purchase something like this, which is fantastic. Then I would get down to the choice: do I buy an expensive sharpener or do I buy another knife? And when you first start collecting, you've only got a few knives, so they're sharp already. So you buy another knife and you buy another knife, and eventually you have to have something to sharpen all these knives. So I bought this. I bought strops. A few of them work better than others. I'm not going to get too far into strops today, but this is my favorite. I hold the knife in my hand and I run the strop across it like that, and it works very well for me. I don't know if it works for you. A lot of stuff I've bought like this diamond stone stuff I've bought like at woodworking shop, stuff I've never used. I've never even attempted to use it. Old school stuff like this old Smith sharpener I got at a estate sale. This thing works great for just touching up your knife on these ceramic rods. It's just like a Spyderco sharp maker. Things I didn't care for. This is an Amazon ceramic rod, and I pretty much wasn't able to do anything with this thing. You can see it's been rolling around the toolbox forever because I couldn't make an edge with that thing to save my life. This Lansky sharpener with the different rods, and it's got ceramic, and I don't know what the other material is. I didn't give it a whole lot of a chance, but you know, it boils down to I should have bought the quality sharpeners before buying all this junk, stuff like this. Now, I'm sure that would work for somebody if you were out at a hunting camp and that's all that you had, but that's not what you should be using at your house, I don't think. So the two new sharpeners I just got are the Wicked Edge and the worksharp guided sharpening system. This one I have not used yet. I'm doing a review on it because I've used this, and all it is a larger version of this and a better version of this. You know, you can change your angles, guided angles. I bought the, if you buy this, make sure you buy the upgrade kit that has all the different grits, has the strop. This also comes with the ceramic rod. You know, it's got your angle on here. This is just an overall great piece of equipment for $50 on Amazon. I think it's called the worksharp guided sharpening system. But also have this worked pretty good. This was okay. The Lansky sharpening system. I have two kind of mixed in together, the diamond sharpening and the regular sharpening. I didn't have a lot of success with the regular stones on that one. Had some success with the diamond stones, but man, I just don't have a lot of patience for this stuff. I can't sit here for hours and sharpen a knife. I just don't have the patience for it. And that's where this comes in. This is a clamp they give you to clamp it down. This is the worksharp Go. So I was looking at the worksharp Pro and the worksharp this and the worksharp that. I mean Wicked Edge, I'm sorry, not workshop. Wicked Edge Pro, Wicked Edge this. This Go system looked like it was beefier than the rest of it. It looked like more of a solid unit. Comes with this carrying case and all the parts you need, and it uses the same stones. I've been told that there's some parts for the Wicked Edge that won't translate to this, but man, for my needs, this thing does everything I need. And the other Wicked Edge systems I was looking at were like $400, $500, $600. This thing was like $2. So, I mean, you can't beat that. And I just have a cheap throwdown knife in here. So it comes with a marker, stones. I ordered strops separately. It comes with an Allen key to tighten your knife. You stick your knife in here. Before you do that, you put that in there to get your height of your knife to where it's kind of consistent, and you get that just right edge. You put the marker on there, and you know, just like you do with any other sharpening system, make sure your angle is right first. That's the most important, and check it all the way down. Once you got that, you can sharpen the fire out of a knife just in a few minutes. I mean, it's literally, this is perfect. You just can't mess up. It's, you know, and you get better and better at it. And this is just a throwdown Amazon knife, because all my knives are sharp and perfect. Because once I got it, I kind of went crazy with it. Sharpened like 7 knives in an hour. It just puts a ridiculous perfect edge on it. Now, one flaw I've found, and I've seen this in other videos, the angles are not right on these gauges. They're more off on one side than they are the other. You need to get an angle finder to make sure your angle's right, or put the marker on there and check it before you go. Get a heavier grit and just kind of rub it like that, and make sure you're taking off all that marker. Once you work your way, so I have the 200, 600, and I have the 800, 1000, and then I have the strops. Okay, I just ordered the 1500 on one side, and it has the glass for the films on the other side, and I ordered a pack of films so I can get the mirror polished edge on there. There's another one that's like 2200, 3000. It's actually a stone. I'm gonna order that one, but man, just that stone is like $120. You start to get pretty ridiculous after a while, so you got to kind of rein it in. But this is a system you can build up. You don't need that. You can put a ridiculous edge with the basic kit that comes with this thing. The only difference is you're putting a mirror edge on it, and that's, you know, a lot of us want that. But regardless, you get a lot toothier edge without it, and some people like that better. But this system, I've been using it for a couple of days now, and it's 100%. I mean, I haven't found a negative to it. So this system's only like a couple of $100. The base was like $100 and something. It's just a chunk of granite. Well, I'm in remodeling, so I can get a chunk of granite. I don't need to pay $120. But temporarily, I stuck this piece of plywood on it and screwed it down. And I'll get a piece of granite and put some rubber grommets underneath it, because this thing will walk and move. Even with this plywood, it will walk and move around on you a little bit, but it's not that bad. It's super easy to adjust. I think the Pro and some of the other models have a little more fine adjustment, but this works for me. I don't care if it's 15 or 16 degrees. It doesn't matter to me, as long as my knife is razor sharp, you know, and I'm in the general area. The strops I haven't quite figured out. I'm not expert at strops. You can see I have a lot of them. That's been my most successful one. These strops come with paste, and I've never used the paste, but I put it on there, and I haven't had a lot of success with it. So I went back to my tried and true. I love this yellow stropping compound. This stuff right here removes metal for me, and it gets me a razor edge. I can get a knife fairly sharp with this, and I can finish it and get it razor sharp with just this right here. I sit in my chair at night and work it, and I can get it razor sharp. This actually came with that, and then I bought this strop. Didn't care for it. You can see I got stropping compound all over them. There's a guy in our I swear I can never remember this guy's name to save my life, but I bought these strops from him. I have like 8-10 different sizes. I traded a knife for him a long time ago, and I've used these strops a whole lot more than I've used these strops, and this is one of the ones he sent me. That's my favorite one. But I use these as well. They go all the way to, there's nothing super special about them other than the fact that they work well. he put the original compound on for me, and all I do is just lightly touch it up every time. I notice when I run this over there just a few times, I'll just get it chalky. I can remove metal off of there. I mean, I can take a knife that's kind of sharp and I can make it ridiculous sharp. But my biggest thing is, oh, also you get the marker that comes with this, the clamp to clamp it to the table, which I'm not going to use. I'm going to get the base. You can go by any granite yard and they'll give you a scrap of granite, or $10 or something. You don't need to pay $120 for a piece of granite. Buy you a bit and just drill through it and bolt it down. My wrap up is, through this sharpening journey, before I got the Wicked Edge and this system, this has been my sharpener the whole time. This, and I could challenge pretty much anybody with an edge. It's just what you get used to and what you have access to. I touch my knives up on here quite a bit on these ceramic rods. But the Wicked Edge, you know, the reason I wouldn't get it before is because it was $400. But when I found this for $200, and it looks like a beefier system to me, it works. There's no negatives for me. So I highly recommend it. It's a great investment. You buy all these knives, you eventually have to sharpen them, and then you get into, you want to put a mirror edge on them, and you want to have them, you know, scary sharp, and, you know, on and on we go. So anyway, this gets 2 thumbs up for me, and most of this stuff will go back in the box and I won't use it, because this right here will do everything I need to do. This will be my portable sharpener, because this thing is great. For $49, you can't go wrong with this. I promise you, it will make you very good at sharpening. You just take that guide and flip it upside down, and you can go from 17 to 20 just like that. And you set your knife on there, run it across, and your muscle memory will eventually just stay at that 20 degrees, and you can take this off and you will be able to sharpen on any stone. It's a great trainer. It's a great sharpener. It's just all the way around a solid piece of equipment, and it's good and heavy. I mean, it's not going to move around on you. It has some other features and stuff, but I'm not going to tear it down and go all into it. It's $49. It's worth the risk for any of you, and any of you who are in this knife collecting thing has $49. I assure you that, because I see what you guys spend on knives. So spend a little bit to maintain them. If you can get to it, get the Wicked Edge, or save up and get to it, because it's a wise investment for a knife collector. Hey guys, thank you. God bless you all. Have a great day. Bye.